Recommended emergency communication equipment. Orange distress flags. These flags are only required for vessels that are more than 20 feet in length. Using an emergency position indicating radio beacon can be used to ping locations. SOS can be used visually and in Morse code with 3 bursts. 3 bursts of light, 3 flashes of a mirror, or 3 shots from a firearm. Use the words Mayday with voice communication such as radio or loudspeaker or a VHF radio. Flares such as multi-star red flare, parachute flares, or orange-colored smoke flares. A signal mirror is a mirror with a spotting hole in the mirror so you can look through it at the target and flash them with reflections from the sun or other bright lights. Proper methods of communication with other vessels and emergency hailing. Using a VHF radio is an important safety and communication tool that every boater should be familiar with. The emergency channel for boats, marinas, and the U.S. Coast Guard is Channel 16. Start the call for help with Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. State your vessel's name if it has one and description. Give your location using latitude and longitude if known. Otherwise, any notable landmarks and buoys, your head count, and the situation. When done, say over and let go of the mic key. Listen for a response. If none is heard, repeat the call. Digital Selective Calling, DSC, and Mobile Maritime Service Identity, MMSI number. Traditional distress signals include flares, whistles, and distress flags, while modern technology has introduced more advanced methods, such as VHF marine radios with Digital Selective Calling, DSC, Emergency Position Indicating Radio Beacons, EPIRBs, and the Automatic Identification System, AIS. Utilizing a combination of these tools increases the chances of a swift rescue in an emergency. Digital Selective Calling, DSC, and Maritime Mobile Service Identity, MMSI. Digital Selective Calling, DSC, is a feature available on VHF marine radios that allows boaters to send an automated distress signal at the push of a button. This distress signal includes the vessel's location, if connected to GPS, and other vital information alerting nearby boats and the Coast Guard instantly. To use DSC effectively, boaters must register for a Maritime Mobile Service Identity, MMSI number, which acts as a unique identifier for their vessel. When a DSC distress call is sent, the MMSI number helps rescuers quickly obtain information about the boat, improving response efficiency. DSC radios provide a reliable, direct line of emergency communication that is far more effective than relying solely on cell phones, which may lose signal in open waters. Automatic Identification System, AIS. The Automatic Identification System, AIS, is another crucial tool for distress signaling and vessel tracking. AIS uses transponders to broadcast a vessel's position, speed, and other navigational data, which may be received by nearby ships and shore stations. In an emergency, AIS-equipped boats can send distress alerts that are visible on other vessels' navigation systems, enhancing situational awareness and facilitating search and rescue operations. AIS is particularly beneficial for collision avoidance and for commercial and recreational boaters operating in busy waterways or offshore areas. By equipping your vessel with DSC-enabled VHF radios, an MMSI number, and AIS technology, boaters can significantly improve their safety and response times in emergencies. Cell phone limitations. Cell phone service on the water can be highly unreliable due to distance from cell towers, interference from weather conditions, and the lack of coverage in remote areas. While cell phones can be useful for communication near shorelines or in well-populated boating areas, they should never be relied upon as the primary means of emergency communication. Signal strength weakens significantly the further a boater travels offshore, and even in coastal areas, dead zones can exist. Cell phones can also get waterlogged and stop working. To ensure reliable communication, boaters should invest in a VHF marine radio, which provides a direct line to the Coast Guard and other vessels in case of emergency. You can also purchase portable VHF radios that float. Additionally, satellite phones or emergency position indicating radio beacons, EPIRBs, often are more dependable options for those venturing far from shore, ensuring help can be reached even when traditional cell phone service is unavailable.